All right, Mr. Academics, here we go.
The DJ Akademiks and Rory
What the
beef has escalated to a point on the internet.
bro, Flacco, what the fuck is this outfit, man? See, I be defending Flacco all the time, man, because I go through his comments and I like Flacco, and everybody's always clowning him for some shit, but like he does it to himself. What the fuck is this? Bro, he looks like he belongs in Sherlock Holmes or some shit. Or like he the butler you throw the bags at, like, and he got like 50 bags and he's falling over and shit. What is this? Who told you this looks fly, man? I gotta stop and pause the video before I can even get 5 seconds of the reaction to look at this. My gosh, bro. All right, let's get to the video.
Today, that if these two dudes see each other and somebody don't get sent to the hospital, bro, they both marksmen. All right, they both busters.
What
If
is that
nobody
jacket,
gets a
bro?
swinging, if violence don't
Hell
happen
is
when they
this
see each
shit?
other, one of them's a buster. Because the level of disrespect that I just seen on the internet today, there's no possible way these two dudes could ever be friends again. And this is coming from somebody who has tried to squash the beef between the two. I remember talking to Rory, and I asked Rory, is there anything I could do, man, to get you and Akademiks to squash the beef? Man, Rory said, nah, too much have been done. And I never asked Akademiks if he would ever squash the beef, but Akademiks have came on his Twitch streams, and he have said there's nothing Rory could do to squash the beef, right? Like, listen, they into it until death do them part. Now, Akademiks took to his Twitter today to go off on Rory because, quite frankly, everybody is going off on Rory today because Rory's past tweets have resurfaced that are controversial. Black women think he hates them because of those tweets. So DJ Akademiks felt comfortable today piling on Rory, and he dropped a series of pictures and tweets. Akademiks started off his day letting Rory know that the next time he streams, he's spinning the block to address Rory's latest controversy.
Bro, to all the rap consumers and podcasters, can y'all please shut the fuck up with this? Like, y'all try to adopt the rap lingo so bad, and like, look, when the rappers do it, I really don't care. But when you see DJ Academics do it, it just seems so dumb because he just looks like a chubby little Chuck E. Cheese mascot. So it's just like, bro, shut up. Just say I'm gonna expose you or some shit. Let me spin the block, bro. You're gonna do a stream. All right, like you're gonna do a stream. You're not gonna go load up an AK and shoot at him. Just talk normal, bro. It don't sound right coming out of your mouth. I'm telling you that right now.
Akademiks says, "This is Rory. I ain't forget you, punk. Let me spin the block one more time." Now,
and then he got the Young and Ace pick. That's hilarious,
but
bro.
From what I've been hearing, Akademiks is planning something very big for Rory. Like, he's planning a very big return stream for Rory. Now, the last time Akademiks dedicated a stream to Rory, I believe it was the funeral of Rory and Maul, where DJ Akademiks was discussing them leaving the Joe Budden podcast or Joe Budden firing Rory and Maul. Just in case you're living under a rock, I'm talking about these particular tweets right here, where people is pointing out that Rory had some things on his Twitter that was disparaging black women. Rory has maintained that the tweets were out of context, and it was actually a different time on Twitter. When he was on Twitter, there was this thing where people would do fake retweets because the quote button didn't exist. So people would type retweet with the quote of what somebody says, and they would just fake it, right? They would lie about a quote that somebody says just to get that person canceled. It was a game they would play. Well, those tweets are still on.
Yeah, that's hella lame,
Twitter,
bro.
So he was playing the game, right? Trying to get people canceled with fake tweets, but the fake tweets was going off on black women. So now people are saying that Rory hates black women, which for the most part, I don't think that's the case. I don't think Rory hates black women, to be honest. But again, that's just my perspective. Y'all can hate me for it. I don't think he's racist. I do think it was probably, some silly stuff, or, he did something stupid, something very dumb. But that hasn't stopped his enemies like Vlad for taking full advantage of the scandal, because even Vlad took to Twitter and Vlad says, Rory spent years talking ish about me, trying to push the I'm white but I'm not Vlad narrative. He was right. Now everyone sees that Rory has always been racist towards black women. I'm nothing like.
Yeah, see, you live in such a hypersensitive society that even if you're not actually whatever they're claiming you are, if you say anything even small, you will get your ass burnt by Twitter 5 years later. This is crazy. That's how it is. That's genuinely how it is. If you say something small, It's on the internet. It's forever. The internet, it caused a lot of problems, man. It caused a lot of problems. And here comes Mr. DJ Vlad with the shit too.
Him. Akademiks tweets later on in the day
I don't think he's
could
racist. Come
only
on, man.
happen if the entire internet hates Rory.
Yeah, see,
Akademiks is very strategic. Akademiks wouldn't have posted what I'm about to show you he posted later in the day if this was just a normal day on Twitter. If this was a day where everybody was neutral or liked Rory, he wouldn't have posted it. But because today is the day where everybody hates Rory and everybody is saying, yo, Rory is this and Rory is that, Akademiks felt safe being able to post this
all right, let's see.
and not get canceled for it. Akademiks posted multiple pictures of Rory with his kid on multiple days and dates. Now, I blurred out the kid. Akademiks didn't blur out the kids. He did post the picture as is, but I blurred it out because I have somewhat of a relationship with Rory, and
That's hella
I wouldn't feel
corny, bro.
comfortable
Hey.
revealing his child if he never did.
Bro, you posting it. This is what I'm talking about. You freakademics, bro. This is an L, man. This is an L right here. What is this shit?
Stop it. Get some help.
What is this shit? You are taking pictures of a man at the park with his kid and you posting it, and then you saying, I don't know why you still in the hood. There's black women there trying to paint some racist picture, bro. And then saying, I've been on your head ever since. Like, bro, this is hella lame. The man's at the park with his kids. What is my gosh, bro. This is the corniest shit I've seen all day.
Okay. But DJ Akademiks
This is
wrote
stupid.
after posting the pictures, 4 years ago, this is Rory. You came to my house trying to be cute, like you were some mob boss. I've been on your head ever since. For my protection, of course. Angel smiling face. Thought you got a $10 million podcast deal. I don't know why you still in the hood. There's mad black women out there.
Yeah, that
Don't
was the
you
lamest
them?
attempt I ever
Now,
seen.
I don't know
That
if
was
the
so
accusation
dumb.
of Rory being in the hood is true. Is $5 millionaire. So
My shit
his
lagging.
definition of what a hood is might be a tad bit different than most people's definition. I'm more concerned with how did DJ Akademiks get this picture? How the academic now, if it was just one picture, then chalk it up to a fan seeing Rory somewhere, took a picture, and then sent to the act. But when you have multiple pictures from multiple dates and multiple locations, I'm starting to think, hold on, bro. Like, huh?
Bro, Flacco, DJ Akademiks is a celebrity. Like, get the hell out of here. It literally could be as simple as the fact that this dude goes to a park with his kids, and on different days, people send him pictures through his DMs and shit. People he don't even know, like literally fans. And they're like, look, it's the nigga you beef with. And he just posted it. Like, it literally could be as simple as that. You're over here making it seem like DJ Akademiks is some kind of crazy mob boss. Bro, he's a Teletubby. He is a Teletubby. Like, all of these quotes and shit, like, when you finally see who's behind them and you look at DJ Akademiks, you're like, this shit don't even... What the fuck? Bro, that was just corny. I'm not gonna lie. The man was with his kids at the
Akademiks
park.
have people following Rory? Now, if that's the case, bro,
Get out of here, bro.
Dude, I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Because Akademiks' persona online, for the most part, over the last decade has been, I'm the harmless, nice guy. I'm just a podcaster. Yeah. But if I find out that Akademiks is secretly a gang leader, if Akademiks is secretly a mob boss, that will be the biggest plot twist of 2025.
Flacco?
Because this is mob boss activity. This is gang leader activity. Who is following? Now, I can say, Rory lives in the hood. Now, from my knowledge,
bro, you be blowing shit out of proportion, man.
Considering Ak a friend, I wouldn't expect for Akademiks to have friends in the hood. Akademiks having friends in the hood or being accessible to people in the hood, if he claims that Rory lives in the hood, that they will be willing to follow Rory around, take pictures, that's dangerous. And quite frankly, now Ak didn't show a clear picture of Rory kid.
It is 2025. If this was 1987, all right, we talking a different story. But in 2025, every time you walk out of this house, you're probably on camera like 200 to 300 times a day and don't even realize. People got dash cams. People got surveillance at their house. We got iPhones. There's literally a camera on my phone right now. People got the digital ones like I'm recording on. Like, there is cameras all over the fucking place. It is the easiest shit for someone who doesn't know Rory to literally take a picture from hella far away. The pictures didn't look right up. They look like from a distance when he wasn't paying attention. And they send it to Akademiks probably through DMs or some shit. It is that easy. This is 2025. If I want a picture, it's not very hard to get it. Like, what? I don't know why he's acting like he's some kind of crazy mob boss or he has some ability to like call hits or Young Thug or some shit. Like, stop. It don't make sense, bro.
But if I'm Rory, man, I'm thinking, bro, like, yo, it's up. Yo, I'm coming to find you if this is the case. But Ak don't look like he's concerned at all. Like, Akademiks is actually doing this. You know, when you look at the tone of his tweets, he's doing this hoping Rory comes looking for the smoke. Ak wrote, have patience. It might take 10 years. You will catch them F ninjas. Hey, yo, man. Yo, Ak on Tommy, bro. I didn't think I'll ever say this statement in my life, but Rory, man, file a police report and get security, man. Ak is on the prowl looking for you. I never thought I would say that, bro. Right?
I'm not going to pause, man. I'm just going to let him
Ak on
shut
bad
up.
timing, bro. Ak on bad timing. Now, Ak has something to say for anybody who may have thought that he went too far by posting a picture of Rory with his kid. Ak wrote, D-Rider, him coming to my house was asking to get spliff dead. F his whole family tree. Oh, my God. A lot of y'all may be wondering what happened for it to get this serious, okay? Why is Ak on bad timing like this when it comes to Rory? Now, Ak is not just doing this because everybody right now hates Rory and it's easy to pile on. Ak really harbors a great deal of resentment for Rory, and who better to tell you why he hates Rory but Ak himself?
But Tom, you heard Pooh Shiesty. Y'all niggas should know I go too far. I don't want nobody call me a bully. I don't want nobody be like, Ak doing too much. When they were dissing on me for 3 years, did nobody say y'all doing too much? When they was hating on me because they was sucking Joe's dick.
Y'all do pick and choose, bro. Y'all do.
Joe came on Everyday Struggle with me. We did something great. They was hating. Did anybody say they was doing too much? No. When I point out the obvious, when they're questioning my business decision, having people try to look at me weird, and I said, yo, these are workers. Why y'all listen to them when I'm trying to do bullshit? Did y'all say, yo, shut the fuck up, let that cook? Nope.
I promise you, if someone posted a picture with you and your children at a park, yo ass would have gotten on that podcast and said that's too far and that's weird. So, like, bro, dead all that shit. Come on.
Judge me. Did when that nigga say I was on cocaine? Did y'all say, yo, chill? Y'all know the only thing I ever take. Me and my Hennessy, we inseparable. That's why it's been a little bit hard to lose a little bit of weight, but it's all good. I love my Hennessy. But another drug, come on, stop playing with me. Imagine me trying to negotiate business deals and all of a sudden, they're on, it's not their platform. Been saying it, so I got at them. You're on Joe's platform echoing things like he's a cokehead. My crib and dropped a letter in my mailbox. It said, Happy Boss Day. Trying to make fun of what I was basically telling him. I said, hey, the things y'all judging me about, I'm trying to do things in a different light. Some of the same things that Joe has to also experience. They wrote on it, which was, is a low-key threat. Anybody show up to your crib, that's a threat. How you even know where my crib at? I'll tell you another thing. I took special precaution to make sure when I bought this house, I bought it cash. If anybody told you different, tell them prove the paperwork. I got a deed upstairs. Not only that, showed up to my crib, dropped a letter in the mailbox, thinking you were going to intimidate me.
I don't think any of us would disagree with the sentiments of if you come to my house in a seemingly threatening manner where I lay my head, where is my peace, then it's up for life, right? Then I wish the worst for you. And I think that's where Akademiks...
Yeah, no, so I do understand that part, because if somebody like comes to my house and I feel threatened, I'm literally going to kill them. I swear on everything I love that is near to dear to me, you're going to die coming to my house like that. I promise. Like, if you're actually forcing your way inside my house, especially, you're going to die. But So, like, it's a give and take. I think they're both weird. Like, you're taking pictures of a man with his kid at the park, weird. And then this man showing up to your house with some beef shit, weird, bro. Y'all both, like, I don't know. If it's that serious and y'all both want to, like, get up with each other that bad, I say just meet at that park without the kid and just beat each other's ass on camera for the stream. That's it. That's all you got to do. I don't know what all this extra shit is. Because clearly y'all not doing nothing. Because, look, if you wanted something to happen to him, you caught the dude at at a park with his kid by himself. So whoever's following him could have did something then. They weren't going to because they're not gonna. It's just, if y'all that serious, just meet up and beat each other's ass. I don't know why it's so deep. Y'all grown.
Currently out with Rory. Now, as you would hear a little later, Rory is actually disputing the fact that he ever came to DJ Akademiks' house.
Oh, okay.
Well, at that point, you got to do something. I don't think you planned this out, Rory. You thought that there was another level where, like, you were going to get me scared and then I was going to just stop. No, I'm going to double down. And by the way, this is another reason. And by the way, I'm going to get into all this. The whole thing with Joe, and I know there's certain people who are on the fence or maybe even like them two bozos. Remember this. I wasn't 100%. I was 80% sure. Well, 80, 70% sure that showed up to my crib. I'm going to tell you how I knew it was 100% sure. A day after the letter was dropped off in my post box, and I found it, we had it in the crib. After that, he tweeted out a zip code that was accurate with where I'm at. Y'all could keep believing coincidences. But if somebody show up and drop something off in your post box and then is tweeting out your zip code, it's clear they're probably thinking you didn't get the first message. They're trying to send you a second. So I don't care what that is trying to say publicly and whoever believes him. Right there, you f***ed up and you cross an egregious line. Anybody in this chat, if a who's talking slick about you show up to your crib, what are you going to do? I want everybody to, if you...
Okay, but posting a picture of his kid didn't do anything. If you meet him somewhere and beat his ass, that's one thing. But you're posting a picture of his kid. It's just corny. And we look at you, we're like, you're not going to, like, actually, you guys are not going to kill each other. Which is good. I'm glad. That'd be retarded. But I'm like, at that point, meet each other, beat each other's ass, and that's it. I don't know why it's got to be so deep.
Even if you're a woman, I want you to answer that question. Somebody show up to your crib, you don't know. I met that bozo one time at Joe's crib, and I saw him at Carl Cherry's party in L.A. because he was in there gawking, double-handing, sucking. And I went in there like, yo, Carl, my guy, I'm going to just come up in here and just, I don't like industry event. He asked me for a long time to come, and I seen that bozo in the elevator. It was me and 10. If it was really smoke, by the time he was really sneakness and it was nothing near what he did later, we could have packed him out, but I don't present that energy. I'm not about that. Y'all know what I'm about. Like, I don't ever present energy like that. It was him and like some chick. It was me and 10 because I was moving in LA like Thor wanted to kill me. That's how I was going. The nigga was in the elevator with me. I ain't saying nothing to him, but I knew he was kind of sneakness, and I'm like, I could check him here, but I'm like, I ain't gonna do it.
And Big Act gave Rory a pass, man. Now, Rory has always denied it. Rory has said he never went to Akademiks' house. Listen, I don't have a side in this. Rory's my guy, Act my guy. But from what Akademiks said in terms of Rory, I guess, tweeting or posting the zip code, the note that was in the mailbox was a conversation apparently Akademiks had about Rory Amal. I don't know, bro. I just think it's too many coincidences. I think Akademiks was talking crazy. Rory pulled up because he got sick and tired of Act talking crazy and sent Act a subtle warning that he could be touched. I feel like that's what happened. You feel me? But again, I wasn't there, and Rory is denying it. So, you know, we do have to hear what Rory has to say. So here is Rory saying that he wished Akademiks the best, and he never pulled up. He don't know what Akademiks is talking about, but he still feels bad that ultimately two dudes try to break into Akademiks' house at some point and rob him. And Rory said he wished Act the best, and he don't wish Act any harm.
Academics.
Well, you gotta respond to certain shit.
Yeah, because you gotta respond to the negativity that was thrown at you guys.
Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, he was calling you guys all type of shit. all
Of
type
course,
of names,
which
all
was
type of,
it was
like,
hilarious.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
see,
actually,
you guys,
he's gonna be
you
an
felt like it
enemy
was,
for life. Who?
Damn, I mean, that shit was crazy. Like, did you actually do that to Akademiks? What he's accusing you of doing? Did you actually do that?
No,
like,
I was just. And by the way, I was
That
just,
will be snitching though.
I mean,
no,
What
no,
was it?
no,
not if he,
no,
not if he actually say that.
I didn't, but also, I was just with Bootleg Kev, and I know it's a live stream, so that'll come out later. But I feel for dude, and this is not. I know people are gonna think this is some shots or some like satire, sarcasm. Am I wrong? Did two people try to break into his house with guns?
Yeah.
I feel for dude, and I'm very happy he's okay, because that shit is not funny. And I know when we were gonna do this whole press shit that would come up. I'm dead ass happy that
He did it. He did it. He went to the house. Bro, when somebody's acting all subtle and like that, and like, you know what? You feel bad for a man that just posted a picture of you at a park with your kid. Bullshit. Get the hell out of here. You don't feel bad for shit. He went to the house, bro. He's being satire, sarcastic, contrary to what he just said. Look, it is what it is. I think y'all both handled the situation like two 17-year-olds. All right, it is what it is.
happened with that situation.
He lying though.
have
I
no
know a
ill
liar
feelings
when I see one.
towards him. I think everything he said
I
is
know a
hilarious.
fucking liar.
Have a blast. Tell the stories. I'm so happy you're alive, because that could have went really bad. And I know you're smiling, but I'm dead ass. I'm really dead
Bro, he
ass.
lying.
I almost prefer my op say F me.
He lying, bro. It's just clear as day, man. He lying, but we finna get off this, man. Catch me in the next one. Make sure to like this up. We out.